All right, Ant, so free practice 1, Audi, a full second clear of everybody. Free practice 3, dry, again, Audi, a full second clear of everybody. Qualifying, Toyota, more than a second clear of everybody. Were you just playing with us, or conditions just ripe?
Or were they playing with everyone else? Because they actually went slower in qualifying than they did in free practice, weirdly. And yeah, you'd normally expect quali where you put the lap times in. But, you know, this is a difficult game now with who uses their hybrid at what time, who's using more fuel. And you don't have to stick to the fuel limit in practice. It's just free practice at the end of the day. So do they overrun at some points? Are they using too much fuel in practice? I don't know. But in qualifying, you have to play by the book. And when it came down to it today, you know, we played it right in terms of the strategy. We waited to the last possible minute because we had the wet patch in turn 11, and it's always a risk because it could rain again or a red flag like we had. So yeah, we took that risk. We thought it was going to be close with Audi, but it's actually with Porsche, so they're there as well. And it all came good. You know, we took that gamble, put the lap in. You know, I went off on my first lap into that very corner on the wet, and you know, it could have all gone horribly wrong at that point, but sort of got back on track and found a good clean position with no traffic around. And because I was out of sync with everyone else, they all pitted when I started my first flying lap. So yeah, that came in handy. I had 2 clean laps, no traffic at all. And then yeah, I was on the radio at the end, instructions to Seb, talking about turn 11, how it's drying up, which helped us because we, like I say, we were behind the rest of the gang. So we had a drier circuit relative to the rest of them, which really did help. And then Seb did the same thing. They waited for him to go out, but then we had the red flag, so he only had that 1 lap. Red flag, and then you had 4 minutes to get another 1 lap in the bag. So yeah, it was the pressure was on him really to get that lap, and he did. But yeah, that's all part of it. You have to take these risks when it's close.
Been wondering all day if today, September 19th, 9/19, if it was going to be a Porsche pole day, which you guys robbed from them. All kidding aside, how important or unimportant is pole in WC going into a 6-hour race? What are your thoughts about race setup per se? How far along did you get on that work list?
Well, I think for everyone's confidence coming out here after the summer break, where lots of teams, especially Porsche, you know, they've come here with a whole new aero package. And you're a little bit trepidatious before you arrive at an event like this, where you know they've got a big budget. They're going to make huge progress this year. And you know, you have to respect the job that they're potentially capable of. So it's really nice for everyone's confidence that it seems like status quo at the moment. We've carried on from where we left off after that break. So for that's 1. 2, for Sebastian, Nico, and I, it's our first pole position together at Toyota. So you know that's really personally it's a nice achievement to get in the bag, and also you get 1 point. So. I hope it doesn't come down to 1 point in the championship, but if it does, we can say we earned it here.
Race tomorrow, any thoughts heading into that, where the upper hand might be held, or is that one of those check back about 6 hours after the start?
Yeah, I think, look, on top of the great strategy, we seem to have better tyre degradation. We were able to lap 4 laps within 3 or 4 tenths of each other, and no one else could do that. But then again, our sister car couldn't do that, the car 7. So I don't know, maybe the setup was just right for those tricky conditions with the wet. Maybe we'll overheat the tyres tomorrow. I don't know, but we seem to come good in those difficult conditions. And you know, because of that, you have to be a little bit cautious. It's all very well and good to have the fastest car in qualifying, but you know, the race is a whole different ball game, and you know, different people, like I said, you're using your hybrid at different stages around the lap, and you know, it's our lifeline in our car, our hybrid system. So you know, any reliability problems with that, any mild overheating issues with that, it's very hot here, you know, we're going to lose lap time. So, and we're unaware of who else has these kind of problems. So, you know, they're complicated cars, and you just have to cross your fingers for 6 hours, I guess. But I think we got the package to do it.